live from downtown Vancouver. The polls have closed here in the province of British Columbia. The election counting begins. Here is Election Central at 1070 West Georgia Street and mycityradio.com. This is the end of an era. Goodbye, NDP. Goodbye, decade of misery. Live on mycityradio.com. Here in Vancouver, your hosts, Shannon Nelson and Chad Verhaag.
I mean, if you don't have honesty in government, what's the point in saying that, healthcare is the most important or tax cuts? If there's no honesty, it serves to devalue the other two issues. So I think we have to have some honesty and some accountability in government. And
he's always angling towards something. That's his whole
profit.
thing. He's
You've been around for a long time.
Test.
What do you think about a guy like Gordon Wilson?
I'll tell you, he couldn't be janitor in my building.
That's very good.
Never been said.
Let's have it now,
Can you tell us?
And never will hear again. But I'm doing it in the book, and the book with documents, pictures, letters to back up every.
Faye, show us your feet. You've got some kick-ass shoes on today. Come on, get the feet back up and put the feet on the table.
Oh my goodness gracious me! Kick it up!
Oh man!
This is Faye fucking Leon.
Then you mean to say
A little
that?
bird over here on my shoulder said, Faye voted for the NDP.
That was Brian in the
That
tree.
means that means
was Brian
knows
in the tree.
nothing.
that means no darn party. A new
Here's
party.
the deal, guys.
Okay. Who are you?
I'm Joe Hall. I'm the NDP candidate in Vancouver, Point Grey.
And you're up against?
I'm up against Gordon Campbell, and the first polls come in, I'm leading 12-7. I'm going to single-handedly maybe have to fight corporate hegemony, but 12-7 I'm up. I'm confident.
How does it feel?
It feels great. I talked to a lot of people. I knocked on a lot of doors. We had a small campaign team. We tried to debate Mr. Campbell 2 or 3 times. He didn't show up. He wasn't even there.
Not to one debate.
Not to one debate in Point Grey. He wasn't there.
And he also had Malcolm Perry on his side. Explain a bit about that, Am.
Oh yeah, Malcolm Perry apparently was driving along Point Grey Road, and he didn't see one of my signs and saw Campbell's signs and called me a hapless candidate. Well, NDP supporters aren't generally along Point Grey Road, but they are in Kitsilano and other parts. But sorry, we didn't have the $1 million homes on our side. But I'm up 12-7 right now.
Well, speaking of fantasizing and stuff like that, when was the last time you fantasized about Jenny Kwan at all, Am?
I haven't fantasized about Jenny Kwan because I did used to work for her, and I haven't fantasized about her.
Do you think it's time to privatize Tony Parsons?
Yes, definitely.
Do you think, Am, that Gloria Makarenko makes her own clothes?
I haven't heard that, but it wouldn't surprise me. She's kind of got a hip thing going on, which is different than the rest of the news ladies out there.
Why do you think Dave Barrett is in Italy? Why is Dave Barrett in Italy right now?
Well, because in northern Italy, 45% of the economy is based on the co-op movement. And so here, as the New Democrats are being thrown out, he's out there studying when the next movement is going to come forward again. It's going to come from somewhere. And in northern Italy, where the Italian communists set up this system around the cooperative movement, it'll come back to BC. It might be 5 years from now, it might be 10 years from now, but the socialist hordes will be back.
But shouldn't he be here to offer you support? Like, you're leading Gordon Campbell right now, 12-7.
Yeah, I know. I think Dave's put in his time. Dave has put in his time, and he's done a really good work for us, and he'll be back. He'll be back.
So, when Mike Harcourt won, he said, "Let's boogie." What are you going to say when you win?
When I say, I will say the tribe has spoken. See ya, Gordo.
All right, thanks so much, and do-do-do-do-do.
Do-do-do-do-do. Okay.
Great, thanks.
All right.
Yes, he did.
Look at that.
Oh my God, the
That
guy
was
said
cool.
he was fantasizing about
I
Jenny
wonder if he
Kwan.
masturbated. Oh my
Jamie
God.
Lee.
That is fantastic.
Ujals.
Down to
Tits
defeat.
up. and-
There's some tight races out there, but you'll get all the details from mycityradio.com. You know what? Tonight, what we're doing with the election coverage, we're looking at the end of an era, but I suppose it's actually the end of an error. I know that the NDP tried to use that as a billboard campaign against the Liberals, but I think it's kind of been turned around the other way. It's the end of an era with the NDP being defeated so soundly tonight. And you know what? I'm going to give you a little update on some of the things that happened on this day, on this May 16th. And a lot did. And a lot to do with BC. Oh, I forgot one thing. Hey, happy birthday. it's 130 years since BC was declared a province.
Just saying, this is for the media. I'm saying, I am the media. I am the media. Now, I was with my friend Lloyd. He's not here. He's gone home and disgusted because he was mad that I came dressed this way. You know, that I came looking like this.
Real bad.
Yeah, that I came dressed, looked
Where
like...
did you get a classy jacket like
I
that?
got it actually at a Value Village.
Okay, we are back here with Nardwuar, who, by the way, I must congratulate on winning the Georgia Strait People's Choice Awards 2001 as what, Man of the Year, local...
Fave Local Mail.
Fave Local Mail. Way to go. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Joey Shithead. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, no, I think you're
congratulations, too, on the votes you've got, too. I think that's really amazing to go from like 400 to 2,000. That's great.
Yeah, I did it all on a $2,200 campaign. I got a bunch of donations from some real nice people like friends.
But Jello didn't give any, did he?
What's that?
Jello didn't give any cash, right?
No, I couldn't get a dime out of him. It was strange. Yeah.
Oh, but as I leave, I'm just going to say, what the hell are they doing closing the Lionsgate Bridge on election night? Remember when Jello was in town? We both did an interview with Jello that night. They closed the Lionsgate Bridge that night, 8 o'clock. They close it tonight at 8 o'clock. Now he said the polls close at 8, but still, say somebody stays late, works till like 7:45, or, they have to go over to Second Bridge because they're afraid they won't make it. That's bull doing that. That's bullshit, closing the Lionsgate Bridge on election night, 2 election nights in a row, to stop people from voting.
See you there, Nardwar. Ciao. Okay, BC politics has always been known for drama, and the province's 37th election provided plenty. The Liberals under Gordon Campbell swept to a massive victory, taking all but 3 of the 79 seats. New Democrats have won at least 2 seats, 2 less than what's needed for official party status.